Hi, welcome to Business Forward. This is Travis Markwood with the Lancaster-Fairfield County Chamber of Commerce, and today we're filming at the future site of Meals on Wheels, and I'm here with Executive Director Anna Tobin. Anna, how are you today?
Hey, good morning. I'm great. Good morning.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, we're here today because you've got some really exciting projects coming up. This is the old Cedar Heights Elementary School, correct?
Correct. We are so excited to be able to have purchased the school, and now we're in making plans to do the renovations for this to become the future home for Meals on Wheels Senior Services Center for Fairfield County. That's so exciting to me.
It's very exciting, and I know we attended a great breakfast that you had, an informational presentation for the community. You're right in the middle of a capital campaign to try to raise funds to renovate this building. So very exciting, and we're actually standing right outside the future main entrance for the patrons of Meals on Wheels.
Right. You know, one of the issues we had, and you've been over to our old location, is that our clients use the same entrance as our deliveries, food coming in, and also the same entrance that our food going out, goes. So this provides a safe, secure, accessible, handicap accessible entry, for our seniors to enter our building. So that was one of our first key objectives, a safe, accessible, entrance for clients, and this will do it for us.
Great. Before we kind of step in the building and tour, and you can explain some of the different areas and different renovations that we're going to do, for those folks watching, just in case they don't understand quite what Meals on Wheels does, maybe a quick synopsis of that.
Sure. We provide nutrition services. That's those signature home-delivered meals. About 850 meals go out our door each day. We move over 100 tons of food each day or each year.
Right.
So that's huge. On top of the meal services, then we have a menu of about 20 other supportive services.
Okay.
We have case managers on staff who manage those services for our seniors, and that can range from anything from personal care and homemaking to the Lifeline emergency response buttons to minor home repairs, utility assistance. You name it. If our seniors need it, we'll try to get it for them. So we have lots of services to help our seniors be successful at staying at home where they want to be.
Excellent. Well, let's step inside, and we're going to do a walking tour here. So, Anna, if you can just kind of explain to us what we'll see. We've just walked in what will be the main entrance.
Right. So this was the former principal's office, but this will become our waiting room.
Okay.
And for our clients who may take the Lancaster Public Transit, this is where they'll hang out and wait for the bus to come and go, or they may be waiting for one of our caseworkers. So this gives them an opportunity to have a nice, comfortable setting while they're waiting for either transportation or services.
Okay. And then if they're going to join you for lunch or for some of your services, they'd walk on through here.
Yep. And this is our reception area. So we'll have a receptionist here who will actually be able to direct clients and visitors to the proper location. As you know, right now people walk into the middle of the production facility
Right.
at Meals on Wheels. So this provides access to a staff member or perhaps a senior volunteer who can help guide visitors throughout the facility.
And then we'd walk on through the reception area here into this main hallway, which would have been classrooms down this wing. And then we have some other facilities over here. We're going to kind of follow your lead, Anna.
Come on this way. So again, this is a type of a foyer, and in this foyer, it gives us the opportunity to have our donor recognition walls. We're going to do some preservation of history of Cedar Heights Elementary, and one of the walls will have pictures and memorabilia from Cedar Heights. So that's going to be awesome.
And we're right outside the old gymnasium, right?
Right, we're right outside the old gymnasium.
Okay.
And as you enter the gymnasium, this then will be our dining room.
Excellent.
So we hope to be able to seat 80 to 100 seniors in the dining room. It'll be kind of like a restaurant feel.
Okay.
There'll be a couple little counter areas where seniors can sit at the counter, read the newspaper. We'll have a coffee bar over here to the right, and then access to a cafe-type kitchen for serving the seniors throughout the day. And we hope to open the dining area to the community in general, and people can come in and purchase a meal for a price. And that creates an intergenerational experience for our seniors. So now we
Sure.
have different people coming in and be able to mix up with the seniors
Right.
and, provide enrichment.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, when we talk about the expanded kitchen facility that you'll now have in this new facility, talk about how much bigger it's going to be from your current situation and some of the things that you'll be able to do in there.
Oh, sure. So the new kitchen will be double the size of what we have now.
Okay.
So right now we're easily able to prepare 700 meals, but we'll be moving clear up to the ability to do 2,000 meals in that kitchen. And that will be, about the third pillar back and behind the stage area. That will all be taken out, and a large commercial kitchen will be put in there. And in that kitchen, not only is the cooking all done, but the food packaging. So all the meals that go out the door run down a tray line and are sealed and ready to go out the door. So just the ability to meet the demand for meals is going to be huge for us, because we've been up against it for the last couple years, and we've used every creative means that we can to continue preparing the meals to meet the demand. But the kitchen will be able to be expandable even into the future.
Sure. Excellent. Now, are we going to leave the basketball hoops for a quick pickup game after lunch?
We're thinking about it. We're thinking that might be a good idea.
Excellent. Well, where should we go now?
Well, let's go on back to towards the back of the dining area here, and we'll go out into the hall and we'll see the food production area, the volunteer area.
All right, welcome back to Business Forward. Again, I'm Travis Markwood with the Lancaster Fairfield County Chamber of Commerce, and we're here at the future site of Meals on Wheels and with Executive Director Anna Tobin. We're at Cedar Heights Elementary School as we've been touring what the new site will look like. And we're in a main hallway here just outside the gymnasium where the dining hall will be. And we're going to turn some of these classrooms into supportive areas for the food service, correct?
Right. This whole hallway is classrooms, obviously, and starting at the far end of the hallway, we will actually just punch a hole in the last classroom, and it'll be our loading dock where our semis come in with our food, and we'll have all the dry storage, for our food products, paper products, and that type of thing that we're using. And as you come on up the hallway here, then we'll have our coolers, freezers, for our perishable foods.
Right.
So these classrooms are huge, and it just really fit nicely with what we're trying to do. It's really amazing how this school is laid out that suits our needs. So all food storage, all nutrition, all on this side of the building. And as we talked, as our food is packaged and comes out of the kitchen, it goes down this hallway and out one of these corridors for loading into the trucks and into the volunteer vehicles.
Right. Excellent. So these are going to be some pretty sizable walk-in coolers and walk-in freezers, correct?
Right. I believe we have 6. We have 6 walk-in coolers and freezers that will be utilized, to store the product. We get a couple deliveries each week, so we're turning food over very quickly here. But it does provide us with the opportunity to have the room that we need to store the food. So that's big time stuff.
So walk-in coolers, dry goods storage. What else do we have along this hallway?
Along this hallway, that's about it. We'll have our volunteer packing area. We have a lot of volunteers who come in and help pack our shelf-stable foods. And right now we send them down into the basement, and they're in a little cubby, but they'll have their own area within the food storage area to do the packaging. Our pet support program, food will also be on the far end of the facility here.
You want to explain that real quick?
Sure. The pet support is for our low-income clients. We're able to get them a donation of dog food or a cat food and that kind of thing, veterinarian services. But we get many donations. That is, pet support program is supplied totally by donations. We can't use levy funds for that.
Right.
So churches and different organizations will collect pet food for us, and we have to have a place to store it.
Even the Chamber of Commerce, our Fairfield Leadership Group has helped
Yes.
with that project.
You know
before
what?
in the
Your
past.
Fairfield Leadership Group, I'm going to give you a big shout out right now, has done wonders for us. They created brochures and just got the buzz going in the community for us, and so they did an excellent job.
Yeah, good deal. And the pet support program is important. Why? Because
Well, our seniors, their pets are their family,
Right.
for many of them, and we want to keep them together, and we want to keep them healthy and, happy and together. And so the pet support program enables us to do that.
excellent. All right. So if we're going to move on throughout the facility, where are we going to head next?
Well, let's go to the lower level, and we can see what we have going on down there.
Okay. Perfect. Welcome back to Business Forward. Again, we're here at the future site of Meals on Wheels with Executive Director Anna Tobin, and we've made our way down to the lower level where, again, this is the older part of the building as we were touring here a little bit, and these are going to be some administrative service offices and things. You want to kind of explain what we're going to do down here?
Oh, sure. So if you're driving by the school out on Cedar Hill Road, this is the part that faces Cedar Hill Road. It was built in 1939.
Okay, yeah.
It says we walk down, you're going to see some old doors and old woodwork.
Yeah.
But these two offices here, or classrooms here on the end, will become our administrative offices. It provides plenty of space for our administrative staff, our secretaries, and that type of thing. And then the second classroom to my left here will be the Aging Services Offices, and that's
Okay.
where our caseworkers and their director will be, and then clients will be able to go and visit with them in the aging office.
Excellent. And just down the hall here.
Yeah, so I'm super excited. This is my
Uh-huh.
favorite part of the whole building
Right,
because
right.
this is going to allow us opportunity to offer more for seniors.
Sure.
And so this is actually going to be our boardroom
Uh-huh.
and the file room, but these offices or these classrooms further down will be activity rooms for seniors.
Okay. All right.
So, when we look at that, that can be anything from them being able to set up and play cards, to do crafts, for classroom setting, for actually educational opportunities for our
Okay.
seniors.
Okay.
And they're in good condition. As you're looking at the facility, it is in good shape.
It is.
It's going to take some paint,
Yep.
and some little bit of elbow grease, but we'll get it all
Right.
together.
I see activities room we just
Oh,
passed,
yes.
and
So that'll be one of those activity rooms
Uh-huh.
that we're talking about. When you think about this, I'm just going to put a little segment in here. Our seniors sometimes hang out at paint stores or they'll hang out at Lowe's because they have no place to go or nothing to do. So
Right.
really, we want this to be a place where our seniors can feel at home, can watch, even if it's just watching TV with
Right.
other
Sure.
seniors, and hang out. So this classroom to our right here is going to be a library, and I think
Fantastic.
that's a fantastic opportunity, not only for our seniors to come in and get reading materials, but also we could offer a senior kind of like a volunteer experience. They can come in and man the
Right.
library for us.
excellent. Well, it looks like you'll have a total supportive services and administrative area down here, so
Right.
looks like we're making great use of the facility.
Right. Just look at all that space, all the area, several classrooms, and I want to take you down and show you the computer lab. Fairfield National Bank was very generous and
Oh,
made a
fantastic.
great donation for us to set up a computer lab.
Uh-huh.
So we can teach our seniors how to Skype and FaceTime so they can stay connected with their
There you
family.
go.
Online banking, and just being connected to the world
Right,
in
and
general.
we've got a computer lab right down here.
Yeah, we do. Come on down.
Let's take a look at that.
And so here's the computer lab
Uh-huh.
that we've talked about.
Right.
It's in great condition, but this allows our seniors the opportunity to come in and get some hands-on experience with a computer.
Right.
My mother, she regularly blows up her computer because she's pressing wrong buttons.
Right,
And so we
right.
want to teach them about, the scams that are out there, so
Sure.
you're not clicking
Sure.
on something that's going to blow up your computer.
Right.
I love you, Mom. I didn't mean anything by that. But anyway, great opportunity for seniors to stay connected with the world around
And
them.
you'll do some training courses in here? And
We will
things?
do training. We want to teach online banking and that kind of thing. And so I think it's going to be a great opportunity for our seniors of Fairfield County.
Fantastic. Well, the building looks great. I love the plans for it. Let's head outside as we wrap up the show so that folks can just, once again, kind of see the new face, if you will, the new home for Meals on Wheels.
Sure.
Hi, welcome to the Young Professional segment sponsored by Kyle Communications. We're here today actually in Ava Jewelers, and I'm here with Emily Schonk. And Emily is our Young Professional Spotlight segment today. And Emily, you work here, but you're also a student at OUL. Give us a little bit of your background. Where did you go to high school at, and what are you studying, and what do you do here at Avis?
Sure. I go to school at OUL for early childhood education right now, and I'm there full time, and then I work here part time.
Okay.
So what I do here, I do a lot of the repair work in the back.
Okay.
I do a lot of sales work with the
shop,
customers,
yeah.
and then I do. I also make jewelry here as well.
Okay,
So-
excellent. Now, where'd you go to high school at before you went
Oh
to?
yeah, I went to Fisher Catholic.
Okay, so local girl, right? Born and raised?
Yeah, I went to Catholic schooling my whole life, so I went to St. Bernadette, St. Mary's, and then
Gotcha.
Fisher Catholic.
Good deal. So you're working part-time here. After you graduate from Ohio University, Lancaster, what are your plans?
Well, I'd like to pursue maybe early childhood or maybe middle childhood, and I am studying American Sign Language so that I can be more of a deaf studies teacher.
Sure.
Focus a little more towards
Okay.
that.
All right. Now, just this past year, you participated in the Chamber of Commerce's Fairfield Leadership. What was your experience there?
Yeah, it was really great. It actually helped me learn a lot of my strengths and weaknesses and how I can apply that to the community and to my jobs in the future and things like that. So it kind of put me out there for people to see me and notice me. So
Excellent. And do you participate in any other organizations or volunteer work?
I do. I have volunteered in the past. I volunteered at Children's Hospital for a couple years with the Reach Out and Read program. I've done that, and I also do. I'm on a sign language team, like expressive sign language, or we're called Remnant, and we do a lot of community work with the military and with other churches and things like that.
Okay. Excellent. Now, when you're not going to school, you're not working here at Ava's, and you're not volunteering and all those things, what do you like to do in your free time?
I like to run and exercise. I do a lot of that, and yeah, I guess
Stay in shape.
Yeah, stay in shape. I guess I do a lot of that. So
Okay. Fantastic. Well, I tell you what, it's been a pleasure having you as part of our Fairfield Leadership group, and as well as in this segment today. So thank you very much.
Okay, thank you so much.
Absolutely. All right, folks. Again, this has been the Young Professional Spotlight, brought to you by Cryo Communications.
As a company of young professionals, Cryo Communications is proud to sponsor this segment. We specialize in helping businesses and organizations get the right message to the right audience, at the right time, and in the right way. To learn more about Cryo Communications and how they can help you with your communication needs, visit them at cryocommunications.com.
The Frank E. Smith Funeral Home and Crematory in Lancaster and the Johnson Smith Funeral Home in Baltimore have a long and wonderful history of serving our community. Feel free to give us a call at 740-653-0652. Stop in and see us at either of our two locations, 405 North Columbus Street in Lancaster or 207 South Main Street in Baltimore. Respect for tradition, regard for change.
Business Forward Ribbon Cuttings is brought to you by the Frank E. Smith Funeral Home. Respect for tradition, regard for change. Locations in Lancaster and Baltimore. Visit them at their website at funeralhome.com.
Meals on Wheels has been delivering a meal, a smile, and a promise for over 40 years. Meals on Wheels offers both signature home-delivered meals as well as our community meal sites, with a variety of supportive services to enable independent living and improve the quality of life of older adults in Fairfield County. The current facility is simply not big enough to accommodate the needs of seniors in our county. Since the last renovation in 1997, the agency has almost doubled the number of meals produced, packaged, and delivered, maxing out the production space. Within the next 10 years, we expect to double production again. With the community's support, Meals on Wheels will be able to make it a reality. We are asking you to join us in the amazing work that we do by pledging your financial assistance to the project. Your gift today will enable us to keep our promise for many more tomorrows.
Welcome back to Business Forward. Again, I'm Travis Markwood with the Lancaster Fairfield County Chamber of Commerce. And as we wrap up the program here with Anna Tobin, Executive Director of Meals on Wheels, we're standing here in front of the old Cedar Heights Elementary School, future home of Meals on Wheels. You know, you're right in the middle of the capital campaign, like we mentioned earlier in the show. We've had a lot of support from businesses already. Tell us a little bit about the campaign, what you're hoping to accomplish, and how long it's going to run.
Right. You know, our renovation project is going to cost us around $950,000. We're using donations, we've written for grants, and then going out for that capital campaign. So the portion of funding we hope to get from our capital campaign is $550,000. And we're making great progress. Our momentum's there. We're about 40% of the total project at this point in the project. But we just want to thank all those that have donated already.
Right.
And be sure to let them know that, by stepping up to the plate, they're making this community project come to fruition for our community and for our seniors.
Absolutely. Well, it's exciting to stand here in front of the future home again of Meals on Wheels. If folks want to learn more about your campaign, how they can help, what's the best way for them to learn a little bit more?
Right, we have all kinds of information on our website, so I encourage you to Google Meals on Wheels of Fairfield County or at www.mowfc.org, and you can get into all the information that you need to learn more about the capital campaign and our project.
Excellent. And of course, if you didn't get that information, feel free to call the Chamber of Commerce at 653-8251. We'd be happy to get you in touch with Anna, any of our board members, or anyone else that can help you get involved in this fantastic capital campaign and this project that they're working on. Anna, it's been a pleasure being here, and best of luck with your campaign, and good luck.
Thank you so much. It's great to be here with you and sharing our message with the community.
Perfect. All right, folks, again, you've been watching Business Forward, a partnership in production with Interphase Video and the Lancaster-Fairfield County Chamber of Commerce.